Hello there! Hey there, guys. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, okay, everything seems to be working just fine. Other than the fact that I don't have my... Aww. Tell me I didn't break it. What even is this? It's so annoying sometimes. I should probably get a better headset. Also, I should probably go get some juice. I'll be right back. That was fast, wasn't it? Was it not? I do have a small little cold. That's about it. That is about as it can be. That said, it is time for me to close all of these things because I don't need them, obviously. And other than that, all we need is love. No, I'm kidding. All we need is our little... What is this thing? What? Theme? Of course. Yes. Theme, of course. Well then. No, that's the wrong one. This one. There we go. There we go. Okay. Septerra core. Let's continue. Hey, the cam. Cam is here. Welcome back. Did you guys just see that? I literally put this thing and I wanted to drink. I have sort of a sore throat. Also, my hair is really poofy now, and it's gonna really annoy me. Oh, that's so loud in my ears. Hard day? Hardly. Not as hard, but woke up with a still have water in my ears. Sorry about that. Squeaky, squeaky. Woke up with a sore throat and I'm kind of coughing a little bit. I hope it's nothing serious. Okay, let's see. Back to Septerra. The weekend was fine. Stupid, shitty, crappy weather as usual. I mean, autumn is here, but hey, better reason to stay inside and play some games. That said, what's the plan for today? Oh, we're just gonna pile drive straight through everything that comes before us, and we're gonna try to do as much progress as I can do in this fakakta game, which is old, but it's so cool. So we have just reached this place, which I believe is the last room of this temple, the chosen temple, and we're searching for something that'll help us maybe heal Corgan's love, Leia. Right, how am I doing on life? Core energy, everything seems okay. Pretty straightforward. Let's just go. How was your day? I know the Fritz is having the worst day today. I don't know if he's gonna be on. I'm hoping he will. Boom. Really? They can't see me? I don't know. Get a lot of notifications and whatnot, but okay, now that's weird. Finally. Oh yeah. This is what we like to do, the armpit. The armpit meta. Crab is still super duper tough. Okay. Oh. Man, I swear I cannot find a decent way to shit on this seat. This fakakta cushion doesn't do anything either. Well, that just feels like I'm on a toilet seat. Maybe today I'll try without a cushion. See for how long I can go without doing that. Also, I have an itchy nose. Okay. Probably a door is closed here, obviously. Oh, door. Maybe the guys that made Hodor's character played Septerra core, and they were like, door. Oh, another door. Oh, door. You know, it became a meme between them, and then that's how Hodor became the meme that he was inside of Game of Thrones. Oh, okay. Those are big ones. So what do we have over here? Oh, a bait and switch. What do you do? Close the door off so that I can't go back. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go up the stairs and then down the other way. How big is this place? Oh, not that big. Let's fight. Da-da-dum, dum-dum. There's a cool thing that I did on the weekend. I mean, the thing itself was like a necessary evil. It was already Sunday, and my wife said, let's go a little bit outside, you know. Basically, we went to a small flea market. It had restrictions and whatnot and everything, so I wasn't really planning on buying anything anyway. I didn't even have money. Obviously, I'm still waiting on my PC. But I did find, no, over there. I did find that thing. That thing over there, which you cannot see. It's probably just a couple of pixels. But, my dear sir, that is the first ever Lego that I have been bestowed upon. That is the first Lego that I have gotten in my childhood. First ever Lego I have gotten as a kid. And I found it and I was like, how much? I didn't even negotiate. He said €3. I was like, here. But I did look at it first. So that is my first ever Lego that I have. Or had. Or have again. Now we're back in focus. Focus is overrated. Also, badoom bam. Badum badum bum bum. Yeah, that doesn't do much. That doesn't do much at all. Nope. Not a big deal, that's for sure. I guess physical attacks are better. Great, now that guy's charging up. And rap. You don't seem to have a whole lot of health, so guessing another medium attack or so will do the trick. There we go. Nom nom. Nom nom. Nom. And nom. Nom. Oh, would you look at that, chat? Look at where we are. Look at where we are. Yeah. The backtracking is real. That's one way of the game making you take a look at the whole map. Okay. Now then, let's see. This thing is very straightforward. Mostly. Got some spiders over there. Don't know if one arm whip is going to be enough. And that is a no. Hey, Fritz. So I saw the messages now on Twitch, but I was in the shower, so I'm not sure. Have you wrote those things before calling me or after we had the conversation? And also, hello, Vorlon. I just wanted to see how that's after. Aw, man. I don't like the sound of that. Huh. There's these situations that I hate that you're in this kind of spot. And I know there's not really much I can do or say to help you figure it out. Oh, when you're just angry and fed up with shit, like you feel like saying you're done, you're done. I know, I get it. But like I said, don't take it out on the instruments. Don't take it out on any instrument. Ever. Nah, man. Never give up. Try to not rely on other people that much then. And try more yourself. But don't ever give up. Okay, let's go around first. Can I kill one of these without feeding it? This is the chosen temple. Yes, this is the... Okay, never mind. This thing hurts like a motherfucker. This is the last room. This is where we ended up on Friday. This is exactly the place you told me I should take Selena. We ended up going with our boys over here. Yeah. Our boys over here. We're just feeding this douchebag a lot of bread. Bum, 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 bum. Now it's time for me. Yo, Fritz, I'm not saying anything. I really don't want to bug you or piss you off in any way, shape, or form. I'll give you what you asked for, but not here. I'll text you or email you personally, but still I would say not to do that. So eventually, and in the end, obviously it's your choice. I'm just saying what I have to say, what I need to say. I cannot wait for Cyberpunk. Dead? Yes. Probably gonna end up doing like a pre-Cyberpunk stream where we're going to talk about Cyberpunk. We're gonna rewatch all of the Night City lives. That's it. That literally just it. Just the lever. Raise the platforms. Yeah, I think that's a cool idea. I'm glad I thought of it. Haha. We're gonna do a Super Chill Fridays, a Noob City Live, something like that. Man, let me write this shit down. This shit is money in the bank. Yeah. Super. Fridays. Noob. The. 5. The. Cyber. Punk. Go. Like it. I like it a lot. Like I said, we're gonna be taking a look at all of the things that they announced up until then. And we'll discuss and take a look and make like a plan of attack. How our playthrough is going to go. That said, I am not talking about that right now anymore, and we'll leave it at that, and we'll figure it out as we go. Ooh, here we go. Pit time. Also, my back is already starting to act up a little bit. You're... oh, come on! Yes, I said something! Of course I did. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. What I said was, I'm going to reply to your demand, but not here. I'll do it in private on a DM on, you know, WhatsApp or some shit like that. But I still want to say what I have to say. It sucks that it, you know, I get it. I understand. Like I said before, this is just me talking right now. You do you do whatever you feel you need to. But please, whatever you do, don't take it out on the instruments. I emphasize that again. And however, like I said, I'll reply to your demand. However, in my opinion is you should not give up. Think it through. And if, let's say, if this plan failed, so to say, I still would strongly emphasize not to give up and do it your best. You haven't found the right people, just ditch them. Like you said, you don't need poison in your life. You don't need negativity. Do as much as you can on your own. progress alone for the things that you like and love, and invest, you know, the blood, sweat, and tears that still went into whatever it is that you did. Keep on doing that. Never give up on your dreams. That's just my opinion. I'll always be in one way, shape, or form, or you know, in a way, I'll always be with you, near you, at your side, however I can. I know you will. I know you will. It's good to get it out of your system, but like I said, try, I don't know, try something else, and not the breaking of the things. Usually, I would say. Oh, that thing just died. Straight died. Thanks, I'll go eat now. Bon appetit, my dude, my friend, my dude, my buddy, old pal, my chum, Reno, my Destroyovich, my Blagovich. I'll be right here when you get back. Yo. Oh, you mean like in the rap battles? Yeah. Yeah. Check this beat out. Yo. He's gonna go eat, then he's gonna calm down. Yo. Whatever I said, it means nothing to use. You're gonna do a duet with Mike? I mean, it could happen one day. But I'd rather lay down the bass, lay down the funk. Or some screams. I'm not the best screamer. I haven't tried it like a whole lot. Shower screamer. I'm a shower screamer, and not in the scary movie kind of way. Is this what I'm looking for? Is this what I'm looking for? Now what the hell are you waiting for? After that, we will be no more. Yeah, check it out. Chosen talisman. Okay. Cam, did you see what I got? Or was I showing it to the camera while you were staring into the abyss and not my lovely eyes? Probably didn't see it. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna show it again. I found Sunday at the flea market my first ever Lego as a child, from my childhood. My first ever Lego. Choof, choof, choof. Choof, choof, choof. Ah, okay. And you're dead. And you're dead. Like it? The chosen temple. Chosen temple! Alright, my dude. Crabby crab, 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 crab. Drunken crab. Have you ever had drunken crab? Where you take your crab and beat the living shit out of it until it's drunk. I think. You just drown it in Sauvignon Blanc. Until it's nice and tender. Oh man, now I want seafood. I hate seafood. You guys know Zorak? I am Zorak. I hate seafood. Why is that, Zorak? Cause every time I see food, I hate face comes. Ugh. Man, this weather is not the best. Makes you go sleepy. Well, getting rid of the spider first, so that he doesn't poison my entire team. Now I'll try to kill that one before it gets to fire. Yeah. Yeah. Dum 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 da da dum dum dum. Just like in ER, we did the rounds. We did the rounds, ladies and gentlemen. Time to get the fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. How do I get out of here? Oh, well, why didn't you say so? I have to pull this feature again. La 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 la. Ba ba bum. Da da dum da dum da dum da dum. Ba ba bum ba bum. Whoa whoa whoa. Yes, all these premium animations. Wah! I like that. That jitter is so funny and so annoying. uh, Time to get out of here. I even forgot what the other maps were like. Okay. Let's see. Straight ahead. So we got the relic and we got the healing plant. Now all we need to do is go back to the chosen guys. Whatever those things are. The Watchers. Not the Watchmen. The Watchers. Armpit hard. Oh, I like that. He can kill even the tougher spiders with that. That is cool. I wonder if he can kill also the bugs. I forgot. I forget everything that we do in you know, 1 weekend goes by and whoop, blank slate. Almost blank slate, but you get my point. It's gonna be even blanker once the kid's here. Because oh boy, will I be living from one thing to the other. No, not this way. Can I kill them with a medium AoE attack from Lobo? I'm gonna try. Short torso blast. Work. It worked like a charm. Okay, now then. I feel like I'm missing something. How do I get out of here? Do I go in here? No. Was there a switch over here? I swear I forgot. Let's go this way. Welcome back. This final time that I'm asking you, did you get to see the thing that I got on this weekend? In this weekend? On this weekend? In this weekend? Yes. Your Lego car. A thumbs up or a cool dude or something would be nice. It doesn't make me feel less insane. I mean, it makes me feel less insane. Who is fast? Who is furious? Badumch. Beam Seeker! It's cool, but you are still insane. I am? Please don't tap anyone. Let's put a smile on that face. My mother had told me to get something for dinner. You're so blessed. I'm hoping that the switch is over here. Fire at will. Now what did ever Wheaton do to you now? Not here. How the hell do I... How do I get out of here? How do I get out of here? Here. There's my switch. Played with my wife on the Switch. Oh, you mean that? Oh. Yes, I am looking for a switch or something. I need to get out of here. And I don't know how. Alt F4. Funny. He's mad. Mad, I say. Mad! Hmm. 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 Oh. Found it. I found it. Finding it right now. Thank you. Please don't clap. That wasn't hard clapping. Was it that hard on the ears? I need these kind of feedbacks, because I need to know what to do to piss you off. I need to know how to trigger you, chat. How will I know how to trigger you if you don't tell me how? Don't clap. I am triggered. Oh, Twitch's mobile app. So sorry, boy. Oh, boy. Hello. Nice, okay. A car says I pressed outside of the game. It's not only me. Double curses. Oh boy. Oh no, fire is bad for him. Really bad. Come on. How does a bottle defeat you in single-hand combat? Get it? Need one? Never mind. How can you see something and talk with people at the same time with this app? Answer, you don't. Probably don't. Not unless you have like a bigger phone or something. Get a bigger phone. Twitch should make their own phone companies or their own phone and advertise it as such. Are you sick of not being able to type with your friends while watching your favorite streamers? Well, you're just in luck. Twitch just announced the new chat phone. It has integrated chat pull-out display. Dum, 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 dum. Professional sellout. What? Where? Watch and learn. What the F was that sound? Yes, exactly. Exactly. I have made it. I have made it. I have made it. Okay. Okay, now we're doing some progresses, boys. Shell 2. Hey, Tori's here again. Oh.
Is Layla okay?
Yeah, I brought her from the ship. I wanted to help out.
Are you going soft, Tori?
No. I just feel responsible for some of this, for what I got you into.
Wow, you're finally growing up, Tori.
Okay. What'd you do?
Is Layla okay?
Yeah, I brought...
What did you do, Tori?
Have you the items we require?
Yes.
The device you gave us will reprogram the work bots?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you robots or cyborgs?
Neither. We are vessels of the soul.
So this is where Dark Souls came from. It all makes sense. Dude, please promise that your kid won't be like him. Got it.
Just exactly what does this factory produce anyway? Anything of value?
None to humans, I assure you.
Okay, healing plant.
Good. Now, where is the ancient chosen talisman?
Ancient chosen talisman. We're gonna get screwed over.
You may keep the talisman, child.
Well, then why did we have to get it if you're not gonna use it?
One day you shall need it.
What?
The healing will begin. Go to the cathedral on Shelf 3 and await the return of your friend. But be warned, no one touches the realm of the dead and returns unchanged.
Thank you.
Do not return here. Go now.
Huh. Okay. Can I use those explosives now? Who do you want to resurrect? Layla, the girlfriend of Connor. No, Connor? Wait. This stinks. Corgan, yeah, Corgan. Connor is the douchebag pirate guy. Corgan, my man. Corgan. I know it's Corbin in the Fifth Element, but still, you know. Oh, snap. Ah, Cam is having a headache. I'm gonna tell you guys a little lullaby. It'll spin your heads right off. Now go to sleep. Ain't that cute? Ah, screw it. I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned way. So, a guy, a friend of mine at work told me I have made a huge mistake in that I rushed to get my PC because he could have gotten it for cheaper parts from a friend. And I asked him, does your friend have the new does he have the new 3080? He was like, I don't know. So I gave him the specs and he should ask his friend again. What do you mean, yeah? What do you mean, yeah? It's always someone who can get it cheaper. Oh, oh, you mean that? Yeah. No, he actually does have a buddy of his that is kind of like a computer nerd and stuff like that, and he works in that domain. But with no insurance, it's trouble. Yeah, things like that. Yeah. Okay. Well, explosives?
All right, let's rock and roll. I love it.
Ha ha ha. Okay. Now, someone said that I need more, probably. More explosives. I only have this one, so I don't know exactly where I'm gonna get more. But let's see what's in here. See, there's the other one.
If I had the right explode.
Okay. I work and worked and still won't buy like that. I like to know what I'm paying for. Yeah, exactly. So what's this I hear about? Newer, better things coming out. I mean, I know AMD is coming out with their own graphics cards soon-ish or something like that. But from what I've heard, their encoding system is still far behind, so the NVIDIA NVAC still really good for streamers, especially with the one PC build. Please don't have high hopes. Dude, I'm not changing my mind anyway. I am really super happy about having the 30 or the 380 as they call it. And I have an i9 10th gen. I'm good. You will have two PCs, go for it. I wonder, do these guys have anything new?
Hello, take your time.
Okay, let's stock up. I don't need that. Potions. Elixirs, let's buy. Oh. I already have a couple of those. Let's buy a couple of those. That's for the funsies. Yeah, but I still don't have like an internal capture card to run everything correctly. To have a dual PC setup. What USB? I didn't see a USB. We have an item there? Doesn't have an item. Garden is not good. Why? Yeah, I have the Elgato HD60, not the HD60S. How will I capture the sound? Use NDI. Output through the capture box. Done. It has passed through. Those are things that we will learn as time goes on. Ooh, look at everyone over here.
What's going on?
The lady has entered the cathedral. She is truly a sight.
What?
Move it. Come on, give way.
They aren't listening.
Move out of the way or I'll kill you all.
You will not.
They don't know that.
Wait. I can't pass? That's what you say. I believe with the new graphics card, it is possible. No matter if you have EIX Hicks, there is no more soft farm entrance. EHR is Red Ripper. Boy, bite your tongue, boy. You better not speak in tongue. You better not speak in tongue with me. I'll wash your mouth out with soap. All them THSs and TRHs and DMAs and 3990s. You got a 3990? Oh my god. Oh, you mean the 3970? Oh my god, what is that? I'm sorry, dude, but I am not the highest brain tech, computer tech out there. I know a couple of things. I've seen a couple of reviews. They seem fine.
As a guard of Wind City, I command you all to stand aside and yield. Maya, stay here. I must go alone.
I understand.
Where is my love? What have you done with her?
At one time, you would never have spoken to me in such a manner.
Layla?
It was the only way to save me, dearest Gorgon. The Watchers had no choice.
Are you really Layla?
Dude.
Or are you one of them?
A part of me will always love you, Gorgon. But the Layla you knew is gone. She paid for her recklessness by meeting death. Now she has learned and become one of the Watchers.
Layla.
Don't be sad. I am part of a larger consciousness now. I have evolved into something much greater than Layla ever was. Now I must help to lead the people of Septerra against the forces of chaos.
I am yours to command.
Dude. Interesting. Oh, the 3080 and 3090, which are kind of a flop in its all marketing. Well, I mean, they're better than a 2080, so I said a flop. Anywho's. I am still happy about my PC, so I can't wait. It's gonna allow me to play a lot more games and do a lot more stuff, so that's good. And besides, you can't always have the best and greatest and everything. You gotta always, take steps. We're seriously compromised by Nvidia. Who cares right now? I mean, if they could put out like the best of the best, where would the money, where would the I don't know, where would there be the incentive to do something even better or anything, you know? Those who are getting blue screens, having their system crashing and burning, maybe those people care about it. Like I said, I'm not a huge techie. I'm not a tech nerd. But what I'm trying to say is, if you have the knowledge, the time, and the money to invest in whatever it is that you want to build and do, you are going to have the options for that, because you can probably do custom things or whatever. But as for the masses, you're gonna have to create things that also break down, because that's just what everything is in our current life. Nothing has to have a endless life, and there's always gonna be things that vary slightly, blah 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 blah. Oh, I totally get what you're saying, but that's just my opinion. Okay, let's talk to her. See what she has to say.
Hello, Maya.
Layla?
Please come here to seek information whenever you need it.
Are you one of them?
I am all that Layla was, and all the Watchers are. I am here and I am there. I am myself. I am everyone.
Watchers? Who are they? Why have they done this?
They were once part of the Chosen, but stayed behind when their brethren ascended to the upper layer so long ago. They have been observing ever since, waiting for the day to act. I am that first step.
Interesting. Okay, we're just gonna have to ask you about everything right now. Talk about the Chosen.
What can you tell me of the Chosen?
We were once of the Chosen, the ancient people of Marduk City. Many years after Marduk's reign, our people tapped the power of the spine and learned to reshape nature. But we also learned that to fully use the energy and knowledge of the spine, we would have to travel to the upper shell and draw that power from the North Pole of the planet itself. Our people began the long journey, abandoning the ancient capital of Babylon. The Chosen believe in power through strength and war, that from conflict comes growth. The Watchers left their ranks because we believed in the power of the mind.
Have there been many earthquakes?
A few weeks ago, several large quakes hit our shell when the continent of Janam slammed under our own. I fear the curse will resurrect the dead of Janam and grow stronger.
Tell me of Septerra.
It was built from the heavens by the Creator, whose angels gave it life. 7 concentric world shells orbit the planet, and at its center lies the core. Each world shell is connected to the core by the Great Spine, a living axis which stretches from pole to pole. The rotations of the shells turn the parts of this axis and generate power. The core uses this energy to regulate the rotations of the world shells themselves.
Why did the Creator leave us?
The Creator left when his work here was done. No one knows what will happen when the land is raised to form the runes. Some think godlike powers will be gained. Some say fabulous riches. Others believe we will be able to communicate with the Creator or ask for his help. But one thing is certain. Marduk prophesied that one day we would need to solve his legacy in order to save the world.
I don't really know what that means, all of that.
Tell me of Septerra.
It was built from the heavens by the Creator, whose angels gave it life. 7 concentric world shells orbit the planet, and at its center lies the core. Each world shell is connected to the core by the Great Spine, a living axis which stretches from pole to pole. The rotations of the shells turn the parts of this axis and generate power. The core uses this energy to regulate the rotations of the world shells themselves.
Why did the Creator leave us?
The Creator left when his work here was done. No one knows what will happen when...
Marduk.
Tell me of Marduk.
Marduk fought against Gemma the Devil with the help of Kira the Healer and Dogo the Trickster. He commanded the army of the 7 winds made up of troops from each world shell. He destroyed Gemma's temple, ending his reign of terror and retrieving the keys that had been stolen from the Creator. Marduk then took Gemma's demon minions, trapping them within a realm from which only his disciples could recall them. After, he ruled the world from the city of Babylon.
But Marduk hid the keys?
Yes, he proclaimed that man was not yet ready to inherit the kingdom of heaven. But he believed that one day, when they were needed most, we would rediscover the relics and use them to unlock the kingdom and save the world.
Cool, baby, cool. Yeah, they would really do great in the summer. One, they would provide shade, and when that's not enough, they have huge fans that can cool you off. Do that.
Who are the Watchers?
We were once of the Chosen, but left when our philosophies conflicted. Marduk teaches us that every man must walk through darkness battling great evil to attain the gift of God. The Chosen take this literally. Like Daskius, they believe that they must battle a tangible evil. The Watchers believe Marduk meant that each one of us must walk through the darkness of our souls, confronting our own evil to obtain enlightenment, the greatest gift God can give.
Are the Watchers robots?
No, we merely have no need for the cage of flesh. We are free to wander, one soul, one consciousness, communicating to the outside world through these bodies built from the scrap of Oasis. We have watched and waited, choosing not to meddle in the affairs of men, until the day when prophecies of salvation would come to bear fruit. All of their knowledge is a part of